Outing for Atlanta. They won that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
Now, here is Young. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bazemore team up in the backcourt. And it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. And it's Dedmon in at the center filling out the middle.
And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly. Sometimes that emotion really comes out.
Now Jerebko, after the missed 3 from Trae Young, hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Young outside. There's a screen by Collins. Bazemore dishes to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. Prince, the pass to Dedmon. Second chance shot. Warriors with the rebound.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Iguodala no good. And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
Here's Iguodala. After Taurean Prince's bucket, it's Curry outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back. Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Jerebko the screen. Shots good by Green. Green's got his first points of the game.
Amazing sense for how to score inside. Green doesn't settle. Good at staying aggressive.
Young against Curry. Young up top. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McCaw. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Well, Greg, for Atlanta, it was out with the old and in with the new for the point guard position for the Hawks.
And Hawks were able to trade down and still get the guy they wanted in Young. See him as an impact guard to build around for the future. Had to move Schroeder to free up space for Young, but this team now has a clear core to build around.
Curry against Young.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry passes to Green. Dedmon with the block. Young against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. Atlanta also making some changes here. Alex Len comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kent Bazemore. Len, a screen. Right side, Lin. Shots good from Young. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Golden State moving it around. Shots good by Green. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Lin. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Screen by Young. Shot clock at 6. Len kicks to Lin. There's the pick. And it's all evened up.
And really respect the confidence of Lynn. His teammates love how he runs these pick and roll plays.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Now here's Jerebko. He's guarded closely. Fires the three. And it's Iguodala missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
So both teams changing it up here.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Lynn. Back to Lynn. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. All alone. Cook, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Tipped away. Now Evans running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Evans.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside, Lynn kicks to Carter over Evans. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
They get it back. Banked in off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside, Lynn. Glenn, a screen. Nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got 5 now.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare, rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Lynn out there with Anderson. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then there's Carter. And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. There's the screen. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving. But C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex next offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better, but as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you call them play.
I love your honest appraisal. So it's the Hawks now, after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Carter, and finished off by Carter.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to McCaw. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cook. Pass to Looney. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Bazemore. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Alex Len. Torian Prince comes in for Justin Anderson. Young is subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
Now, here is Young. That puts them in the lead. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now here's Bazemore. He's covered closely. Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Evans. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tipped away. Here's Bazemore. It's tipped. Evans outside. Here is Cook, defended by Young. Cook, good. Cook's got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Evans. Livingston comes in for Patrick McCaw. And Curry subbed in for Cook.
and 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how athletic he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher, but also enjoys attacking the rim. And does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense.
It's rebounded by Golden State. It's Curry outside. Collins grabs the miss. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
There's a screen by Collins. Kicks it out to Prince. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prince has got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Jerebko inside, guarded by Prince. Curry is inside. He is against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Young, here we go. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The home Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Here's Curry. Curry and McCaw are the 1 and the 2. Jonas Jerebko out there with Iguodala. And it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense and he wants to win. The temper's fair. Don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure. He's not a pushover.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, under intense defensive pressure, Steph rises above.
Curry against Young. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. The pass to Jerebko. This one for three, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Jerebko. Jerebko's got his third assist on the night. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for John Collins. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. Carter, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Young. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high the rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice, too. I mean, we have so many players. And Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand, so you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers.
Good names you've mentioned. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
The Hawks trail by 4. Lin the pass to Anderson. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Jerebko inside. He's covered by Anderson. Jerebko can't get it to go.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Evans, he's checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Patrick McCall. Lin kicks to Len. Back to Lin. There's the pick to the paint. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Iguodala, that's good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
It's easy to see why Green is considered an elite defender. He's terrific at getting under the skin of his opponents.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lin kicks to Len. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, think about it. There's plenty of centers on the Warriors roster, but when the going gets tougher, they can go small. Their Hampton 5 lineup with Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala is the perfect blend of length, skill, athleticism, and IQ.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Cook rejected by Len. Outside, Lin. Dish now to Len. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And Chris, you were talking about a couple of the nicknames for that Golden State Warriors lineup.
Oh yeah, but I mean they used it sparingly in the regular season. It wasn't something they wanted you to get used to. The playmaking and the defensive versatility of that unit, to me, that's what stands out. It's tough for a traditional center to stay on the court against them, with all that skill and mobility there.
Here's Len following the score by Golden State. 1:25 left in the third quarter, and he banks in the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Evans against Carter. Evans, good. Evans has got 9. 1:03 left to play in the third. Lin the pass to Len. Back to Lin. He can't get that one, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call, but let's see what they do right here.
Herter. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Cook. Back to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Evans outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Outside, Lynn. Carter outside. Over Evans. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just bad.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Taurean Prince. He's out there with Kent Bazemore. Young is out there with John Collins. Screen by Young. Bazemore. No one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Bazemore's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Atlanta. McCaw kicks to Livingston. Pass to Jerebko. Chalk up 2 there. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's tipped. Here's Livingston. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bazemore against Evans. Young inside. Good work there as it goes.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Jerebko, the pass to McCaw. Back to Jerebko. Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Green. Evans outside. 4 on the shot clock. There's McCaw. Hits it from three-point range. Here's Young. There's the pass to Collins. It's Prince on the wing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Livingston. Offline with his 3.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Out of hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Curry kicks to McCaw. Back to Curry. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Warriors lead by 3. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Young, here we go. It's stolen by Curry. Passes it to McCaw. The feed to Jerebko. Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Draymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. When you think about it, his playmaking ability at the power forward position is unique.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Sean Livingston.
I mean, so many things Green does well. Helps tie the team together, especially on defense.
Bazemore for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And over the past 3 seasons, Green averaging over 7 assists a game. The only big man who's averaged more over a course of a season, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. Well, Coach Kerr, a consultant with that Suns team, gave Draymond a video of Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw averaged 6 assists a game in Phoenix. Well, Green took that, and with the shooters that he has, MVP shooters, and the players that he's taken that to a different level.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Golden State moving it around. Jerebko the screen. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And again, no good by Golden State. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. Rebounded by Jerebko. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bazemore dishes to Devin. Back to Bazemore. Young in the corner.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Jerebko with it, working on Collins. McCaw, the pass to Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win. Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 1:20 left in the 4th. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Evan.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 3. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. 1:09 left to play here in the 4th. Curry passes to McCaw. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Here's Dedmon. Count!
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Young against Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Nails the triple.
As cool a customer as you're going to see. Iguodala loves the pressure.
And here's Atlanta. Young, right side. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
Now, here is Young. It's blocked. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
Outside for Curry, wide open, and right on target. Good.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.